Academy Award winner Charlize Theron just blasted Donald Trump, Jeff Bezos, and Washington's current worship of oligarchs in no uncertain terms. And it is thrilling to see. Welcome back to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. Charlize Theron. She's one of the most beautiful human beings alive. Those looks, along with a rich pool of dramatic talent displayed in such films as Monster, North Country, Atomic Blonde, and Mad Max Fury Road, have made her one of the biggest stars in the world. Those of you living in the world of rationality and disgusted by the ongoing Trump agenda, which only means you have good taste, should also rejoice to know that she is no fan of the taco president, and has openly criticized him in the past. Back in 2017, she vocally opposed Trump, saying this.
I feel, the fear is maybe, we were all talking about this morning, is just not normalizing any of this. Like, not normalizing this conversation of denial about climate change, or this denial about a woman having a choice to decide what she wants to do with her body. We're pumped to keep talking about this stuff, and I felt it today. I felt it at 6 a.m. when I turned my television on and I saw the entire country marching with us, and the entire world, because we're interconnected, man. Like, what happens here is gonna affect everybody everywhere.
Stay with me here, it gets even more fiery. There's a hint of irony in Theron's criticism of Trump and right-wing lunacy. After all, this is the woman who did earn an Oscar nomination for her portrayal of Megyn Kelly in the film Bombshell. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Not only does Theron look, sound, and move exactly like the real thing, she captures the essence of Kelly's contradictions, or her hypocrisy, depending on how you look at it. Discussing her role, Theron had this to say about Ms. Kelly.
I think she was incredibly kind. I've always said that I have great empathy for all of the women who have to watch this film, because I do think even though there's a catharsis around it, it is also having to go back to a place and a time in your life that you don't want to be defined by, and you just maybe want to put it behind you. But I think we're living in such an interesting moment right now where we're actually having a real conversation about sexual harassment in the workplace. And I think because that's happening, a lot of these women are just feeling like the importance of getting the story out there is more important. And so I have great empathy. Of course, it must be incredibly emotional to go on this journey again and to rewatch it. So I'm just grateful to all of these women that we have this story. I wish this never happened to them, but I think this story is and will be part of a historical moment that really changes things for women.
How is that for a smooth answer? Ms. Theron is the real deal, smart and talented, and if you need further confirmation, check out what happened today. While speaking at an event for her charity, the Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project, an organization designed to support children in Theron's home country of South Africa, Theron did not hold back with her assessment of the current state of the United States under Trump.
Here in Los Angeles, in the US, and across the globe, we're moving backwards fast. Immigration policy is destroying the lives of families, not criminals. Women's rights are becoming less and less every day. Queer and trans lives are increasingly being erased, and gender-based violence is on the rise. This isn't just policy, it's personal. All of this is not just detrimental, it's dangerous. People will lose their lives. Many have already, unfortunately, and at a frightening rate. It's absolutely heartbreaking to see this kind of unnecessary suffering. But what we also see, what we cannot miss, is the resistance. There is hope. There is power in all of us standing up, organizing, protesting, voting, and caring for each other, and refusing to accept that this is the new normal. That spirit of resistance, justice, and care for each other, that's the spirit that drives the work at CTAOP. Everyone should have the right to be healthy and safe and should be able to be seen. All of us at CTAOP would like to share a short video with you. It's a snapshot of the work we're doing, a reminder of why we're all here tonight, and why this moment is so important.
Told you she was a class act. In the same speech, Theron also blasted Jeff Bezos and his dirty Sanchez wedding. They call it that because he married Lauren Sanchez. Get your mind out of the gutter, people. Theron said, quote, "I think we might be the only people who did not get an invite to the Bezos wedding. But that's okay, because they suck and we are cool," close quote. It's also worth mentioning that in addition to Theron growing up in South Africa and seeing firsthand the after effects of apartheid, racism, and kleptocracy, she also has an openly queer child. In other words, this is a deeply personal statement from Ms. Theron, one that comes from her sincere belief, not from wanting to make headlines or seem trendy. To borrow an old phrase, she's a legend, she's an icon, and she is the moment. So God bless Charlize Theron, who is so classy, so smart, so passionate, and so jaw-dropping hot that she inspires me to keep an open mind. And remember, I'm as queer as a beach ball. So Charlize, if you're watching, keep speaking truth to power. Keep inspiring the resistance. This is Occupy Democrats.